Hey guys, welcome back to Candy Beauty. So today we're going to be taking a look at all 7 shades of the new Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Contour. I feel like I've been anticipating these. I think we knew about them like a while ago, or maybe it got leaked before, and then finally we got like the actual announcement stating that they were coming out. And yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, have all 7 shades, even though all 7 shades will probably not work well for me because obviously that's just the nature of what it is. It is contour. However, I do want to test out the formula. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, tap that bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos. And if you aren't, then you're familiar with my whole logic of shades. Even though brands will say formulas are the same, when they're different shades, they are typically not exactly the same. They might be 99.9% or 99.98% the same formula, but being that it is a different shade, there are some different, you know, things in the formula. Anyways, without further ado, I do want to get right into this. I'm super excited. It sounds like it's a beautiful formula, so I'm hoping that's the case. I'm trying to think. I really don't think most Rare Beauty products I've really enjoyed. Even like her little eyeshadow palettes she came out with a while ago, I really enjoyed those at the time. So there's not been much that I haven't liked from the brand, quite honestly. I do feel like though some of the products have kind of gotten outdated. Like the primer, the Glow Primer, I used to use that all the time. I still use it, but I just feel like there's better alternatives out there. Same thing with the Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. Like, love that, but now I just feel like there's so many other like cream liquid blushes that I reach for. So I am kind of hoping that this is like something new that we haven't experienced as far as like a contour. I know some people said some of the shades look like bronzer online instead of contour, so we'll dab into that too. To me, all of the shades do look like they are cooler toned shades. So typically okay, so Serene is actually, it's not labeled, it's labeled just as medium brown, so I guess people are right. And then, okay, that's a cool shade. And then Deep is a neutral brown. Okay, so besides the shade Deep, which is a neutral brown, and medium, or Serene, which is a medium brown, and the shade Peaceful, which is a deep neutral brown. Besides that, all of the shades are leaning cooler, it looks like to me, just from the picture online and from the description online. But we will test these out, see what they're all about, see how the shades perform, trying them on and swatching them. And yeah, let's get right into it. I did grab mine today at my local store, so I was lucky in that regard because by the time I had like placed my order, some of the shades had already sold out and they were like the deeper shades. So I feel like a lot of people this is going to be a popular product. But it says a weightless, easy to blend liquid contour that defines and enhances your fave features for a naturally lifted look that lasts. Just dot blend and you're done. These do retail for $28. You do get quite a bit of quantity. They are 0.503 fluid ounces, 14.8 milliliters for $28. I was able to grab, like I said, all 7 shades because they are pretty affordable. That is like one thing that I have to credit, you know, Selena and the brand as a whole, is that all of her products are pretty like medium ground. Sorry, I'm just trying to get these all out of the bag. I'm getting like tangled up. Typically her products really are pretty affordable. They're not high-end prices. They're like a little bit below medium level, you know, cosmetic prices. So I really do enjoy that she's kept the price down even through inflation. A lot of brands have increased their prices. She has not, it seems like. And like I said, I do have all 7 shades, so we're gonna test them out. All right, I do want to start with the lightest shade first. Did I mention that these have a 12-month shelf life and they are made in Korea as well? And the packaging is just typical Rare Beauty packaging. Nothing new, nothing different, just the same packaging she basically uses for every product in her line. Okay, and I do want to start out with like the lighter shades, like I said, so I don't, my face is going to get muddied up anyways, but I would like to avoid that if at all possible until the very end. All right, so this is the shade Gentle. Actually, these look a lot bigger than the blushes. A lot bigger. And it does say on the packaging, a dewy, weightless, and easy to blend liquid contour that can go from softly sculpted to instantly defined. Soft pinch liquid blush, but make it contour. We took the same airy blendable goodness that you love so much and put it into an easy to use liquid contour, instantly enhance, add dimension, and play up your fave features with the look of real shadows. The result, a naturally sculpted look that's never muddy, cakey, patchy, or greasy. Packed with long lasting pigments for all day wear that won't fade. One dot really goes a long way. All right, it's supposed to not disturb makeup underneath. These are the claims. It layers well under and over makeup. Said it glides on smoothly and the applicator makes it easy to apply. Said the formula is pigmented, a little goes a long way. Said it never looks cakey. And that was in an independent consumer perception study of 54 people. Were those all Rare Beauty employees? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just think that's funny, like 54 people, but anyway. Okay, so here is the shade Gentle. The only thing I have on my face right now, I have very little anything. A little bit of blush, a little bit of highlight, eyeshadow, of course, my eyebrows, but like very little foundation, a little bit of concealer. I was just trying to, and absolutely no, oh my God, I put way too much on. Absolutely no bronzer or contour. Ooh. Yep, they weren't lying. A little bit does go a long way. So this is Gentle, which is the fair shade, and it's described as a cool taupe shade. I was thinking this was gonna be my shade, but I don't know. Here it is on the swatch. It does seem like it has like a little bit of a radiant finish, which I don't mind. I do want to go in with a brush as well though and sort of test it out with a brush. So far though, like just with the finger, it's not disturbing anything. It is blending quite nicely, effortlessly. The claims are holding true so far. I just want to show you how easy this is blending. Let me do that again on the back of my hand too, because that was like quite impressive. I didn't mean to put that much though. Okay, let's just dab that. But like it just sort of dissipates. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah. I think I went a little too far down, but I am going high up just because with the shadows of like the natural curvature of my face, it's a little hard to see the shades if they're down here. So I'm kind of applying it more so how I would apply blush right now. But that is freaking gorgeous. Okay, so again, this is the shade Gentle. I think it's a little cool for me. I'm not a big contour person though, honestly. I typically don't wear contour. I don't know why. I used to be really into contour. Bronzer typically is too warm for me. I don't like to go too warm. So I feel like this would be a good option. I used to swear by the Charlotte Tilbury contour ones. I still like that formula. But honestly, this is a lot more matte, and I feel like this is very easy to work with and a lot more easier than that formula. I do feel like the applicator is nice and thick and juicy, and it's got that incline, so you can really just apply it like right into your under cheekbone area very easily. Love that. So far so good. One thing I really do, just kind of like throwing it out there, griping about something that really has nothing to do with this review, but one thing I have always disliked about her outside packaging is that like you put one concealer finger, one foundation finger on there, and like it's stained, and it's not even where you can like wipe it off, where it comes off. Like a lot of packaging, you can spritz something on there and it'll come off, not with hers. I don't know what it is, but anyway, just a side note, something that I wish that they would change, because I have so many Rare Beauty packagings laying around that like just get so stained, and I'm like, oh, I wish I want to keep the packaging, and I just don't. What on earth? Did I get this in my hair? I did. Oh, I didn't even see that happen. When the heck did that happen? Okay, that's awesome. That's embarrassing. Okay, now we are on to Mellow, which is described as a light, cool brown shade. It looks definitely warmer though, so this is gentle right here, and then this one is Mellow, and it does, to me, look a little bit warmer, but it's still described as a cool brown. Oh my gosh, I can't get this open. I think I'm gonna just start going right on the face. I feel like unless the formula starts to change, I think that these are going to be a really good formula, and it's just easier for me to go right on the face. Okay, so this is Mellow, and yeah, see, that looks definitely a little bit warmer to me. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, actually I am gonna go in with a brush. I changed my mind. Well, I got a little too far down. I probably should have just stuck with my finger. Oh my god, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Mellow, you guys. It's definitely warmer on my face, but on the swatch, it does not look warmer, so I'm not sure. The only thing that I'm noticing that could be an issue is that these do not dry down very easily. Like, they're still pretty wet. Even like the first shade is like, you can smear it around. It's not drying down, which, I mean, you would definitely have to set them with powder is the only thing, you know, but it's really, really pretty on the face though. It just like continues to melt into your skin. Okay, next we have the shade Solace, which is supposed to be a medium cool taupe. I would have to say, I know on camera it looks like I have pretty medium skin tone, but without makeup on, my skin would definitely be like a light medium. So just keep that in mind. And then in the summertime, I would definitely consider it more medium. But this is Solace right here. It just so much comes out. That's the only thing. Like, it's you do have to be careful, because you can totally like over apply. Okay, what is going on? I feel like that's a big jump in shade differentiation from the first two. Like, what the heck happened? I'm just gonna go in a little bit, because this is a lot deeper. It looks like if you want like a lighter touch, then I would say use a brush. But if you want a more chiseled, like, it definitely blends nicely. I would definitely say the formula is very airy and like light feeling. It's not cakey feeling. This shade is giving me a little bit. Well, no, I guess it's just like a really cool or deeper shade. All right, so this is, why do I keep getting, how does this keep happening? My hair must be hitting my face. All right, so this is Solace. I do just kind of want to go in with my finger and build it up a little bit more. I mean, it's really, really, really easy to blend, you guys. Even like these cooler shades, which typically, like for me, can kind of lean patchy. Like this shade is looking maybe a little bit like a little bit, it's got that undercast a little bit, but it's still like blending out really, really nice. And I feel like I have no powder on right now because I had to wipe everything off between the last shades. So I feel like you put powder over this and it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. So this is Solace. Definitely a huge jump though from gentle to mellow. So next we have the shade Serene. And this is one of the shades that's not described as a cooler toned shade. It just says that it is a medium brown shade. Again, this is Serene. And yes, it looks a lot warmer in tone. Oh yeah, this is really warm actually. I mean, we'll see how it is on the face, but just gonna start out with a little bit. Oh yeah. All right. Such a little bit goes a long way. Like, I feel like this will last you an eternity. And for $28, like, you won't be needing to get contour anytime soon. And yeah, this is definitely more, I feel like, of a bronzer shade. For people who like a warmer contour, this is gonna be your go-to. Unless you're really, really deep skin, then it might not work for you, but I feel like this is a pretty universal shade. I feel like it could be used on lighter skin tones as long as you just go really light-handed. See how it just kind of like really blends out towards the top here. I feel like that would even work on like lighter skin tones if you like more of a warmer tone contour. Let me just go in now with a brush because I feel like the brush just gives it like this beautiful like makeup airbrush spray like finish. It's just like basically if you had the, you know, the makeup air sprayers. Okay, so again, that's Serene. And actually, I guess I thought this was a pretty big jump, but on the dry down, it's definitely like more lighter. So I feel like instead of oxidizing, they definitely dry lighter, which is awesome. Like, honestly, that's like what you would want with a contour bronzer type of a shade. Like, you want something that's gonna dry down and like, what is it, deoxidize almost? Like it gets lighter as it dries down. Yeah, see, even this one is getting a little bit lighter now. So that's really interesting. I do think that this is quite a remarkable formula so far, and all of the shades are pretty evenly matched formula-wise, honestly. Even though some people were complaining about the shades like Serene and the other deep shade, which we're going to discover in a little bit, being like more bronzer shades, honestly, I think they're like the perfect warm contour. I don't think that they're bronzer, and I think that they're really pretty if you like a warmer but not too warm contour. Honestly, I think they're all really, really pretty shades so far. Okay, now we're getting into the deeper ones. This is the shade Tranquil, and this is supposed to be a medium deep cool brown shade. Whew. She's rich, she's chocolatey. Hopefully she doesn't become a mud bath on my face. These deeper shades like are very intimidating to me. Also, just FYI, like, I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I have all of the Rare Beauty contours, the stick shades. I don't know if they're contour or bronzer shades. I forget what they're called, but I have all of those cream ones. If you guys want to see a review on those, I can definitely post that at some point. And then also I have all of the Makeup by Mario ones too. So I am trying to think if I have anything to compare this to. e.l.f. just came out with some, but I have not tried that yet. I don't know if the formula, well, I do like the liquid blushes that they came out with. That formula is pretty good. So if you want to see a comparison, I could go grab some e.l.f. ones too, but I know the shades are not they don't match up. But, besides e.l.f., I feel like Juvia's Place has some that you know, might be a little bit comparable, but I haven't. Oh my gosh, she is rich. Whew. Okay, again, this is Tranquil. Oh my gosh. I'm getting a little bit nervous. Let's go in with the brush right away on this one. Ooh. I haven't, what I was trying to say though is I've tried the Juvia's Place. I haven't tried the e.l.f., but I haven't experienced a formula like this, and I haven't. Charlotte Tilbury just came out with new contour one shades, but honestly, I always thought her formula was kind of overhyped. I have Fair, and I think I have the 2 shades she came out with originally, and it was okay, but I don't know. I just, like I said, I thought they were overhyped. This formula is like no other that I've tried so far. It, like, look at, I thought that was going to be crazy on me. Look, like seamless blend. Holy smokes, you guys. It just melts into the skin. All right, so that is Tranquil. And like, look at how they dry down. It's so funny to me. Like, it's just like, wow. Okay, so that was Tranquil. And I can't believe how well it blended out on me, being that it was such a deep, rich, dark shade. Beautiful shade. I just, again, I can't believe that that worked on my skin tone. There has been so many good products. I don't want to give it away, but I've been doing some testing out of some foundations, which I'll have reviews up on soon. Some of the 2 are more popular ones. And there's just been like a lot of good products this year. Like, I don't think I've had one flop like review where I'm like, the Ube stuff, I don't want to give it away. Watch my review. But like, I was like thinking, I don't know. I'm not going to say anymore. But okay. So the next shade, I feel like I'm just blabbing on. This is how I get when I get really excited about a product, like working and blending beautifully and like just being like beyond my wildest expectations. I like turn into a blabbermouth and I just go on and on and on. I'm like a little chatterbox, like, because I get so excited. Okay, so this next shade is Peaceful. Oh my goodness. And this is a deep neutral brown. Okay, so this is the other shade that people were like, oh, it's like a bronzer, it's not a contour. What? This is like midnight to me. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I would describe that more as like a cocoa. They're saying it's a neutral brown. Doesn't it look like really like, it's beautiful. It looks like, almost has like a plumness to it, like a berry or something. Whoa. Okay. So this is Peaceful. Right here. There she is on the swatch. I'm gonna go in with my finger first. Oh my gosh, but look. Look. It's like nothing. Do I dare? Oh my. What did I do? What did I do? I went way too down. Okay. Whew, oh please. Let's hope that this shade blends out just as well as the other shades, because that was like way far down. User error. This one I'm getting like, and it's not the shade, it's like, because like I said, I have like a lot of peach fuzz going on right now. So I am getting a little bit more like, you know, a little, not, I wouldn't say patchy, but just like texture going on with the shade. But that's also because it's like way too deep for me, probably. It's supposed to be neutral, but honestly, I would consider this like a contour cooler shade, in my opinion. Like, I definitely see that cooler tone cast. It's blending out pretty nicely. It's supposed to be a deep neutral brown. Again, I'm getting a little bit, but again, I mean, that's like application after application. My foundation is probably getting like, you know, all junked up and stuff. So I do feel like that's, you know, part of what's going on. I do just want to, I'm going to put it over on this side, and because I put it in the wrong spot on my face too. So I want to see, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's like way too much. Kins. That's way too much, Kinde. I just am trying to build it up so you guys can see like if you have deeper skin, how it's actually gonna look. But yeah, I mean, you blend it out and it like becomes nothing. Not nothing, but like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I can't believe these deeper shades are blending this nicely. Very, very, very impressed. Okay, we have our last shade, which is Sublime, and this is going to be a deep cool brown. I'm getting nervous. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful, but it is a deep. She is deep. Whew. Such a pretty shade though. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna swatch it next to Peaceful. Oh my gosh. A little bit really, really, really does go a long way with these, you guys. And I'm just blending her. Oh my gosh. I can't believe even this one is like somewhat working well. I mean, obviously not my perfect shade, like at all, but it works and it works well. And like you combine one of these deep, ooh, yeah, see, that's the only thing is the dry down. You combine these really deep shades with like this one with the warmer shade, or like even like some of these nude, more nudish ones towards the lighter spectrum, and like you have got yourself like a killer contour. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you haven't already guessed, my final thoughts are on these like $28 run, don't walk. You need this in your collection. If you're a makeup artist, you need this for your clients. Beautiful, innovative formula. Haven't seen anything like this yet. Not even with, they compare it to their blush, but this is a lot, to me, this formula is a lot more beautiful than even the blush formula. And it's like, it just melts into the skin. Melts. And it's got, it's satin. I wouldn't say it's a matte. It's definitely got like a satin skin-like finish and feel. And it's beautiful. My gripes, like there's none, but if I'm being picky, the dry down is a problem for me. You definitely need to go over it with a powder or let it dry for a long time. Use a face fan or something, because they don't really dry down very well. And then I really like that she incorporated some deeper shades. However, I feel like there's quite a drastic jump. I feel like we need more shades. We definitely need more shades. This isn't going to be, you combine the shades and it could, like you get 2 shades. I feel like this would work for a lot of skin tones. But even people that have really, really deep skin tones, like these deeper shades, you would have to build them up, because like even on me, which I have like light to medium skin, even on me, this is like, you know, you blend it out and it goes away. Now, granted, I'm not layering it, caking it on either, but I feel like she could even do like more deeper shades, more lighter shades, definitely more medium shades. Just kind of goes, more mid-tone, medium level shades, but this is the first launch. I'm sure just like with the blushes and everything else she's come out with, there will be more shades. I know that without a doubt. Wow, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. My love, my long lost lover bronzer is like coming back. Like this makes me want to revisit like a chiseled face again. All right, you guys, those are my final thoughts. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, tap that bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos. I am doing a giveaway that started in Vlogmas, but it's going to be going until like February. So don't be shy. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these, and you also get a chance to enter the giveaway. If you have questions on the rules, just let me know. You can DM me, or I'm also over on TikTok, which TikTok's back, I guess, now. So everybody that was like panicking, I guess we can all be relieved now because it's back. So you can hit me up on there as well. Or if you don't feel comfortable asking questions about products in the comments section, you can always shoot me like a private message. So all right, you guys, again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.